Hello, my country people them. Today, na number 6th day for July 2025. I don't come live briefly. As now see, I'm at the for corner road, so motor they gonna make noise. Now why that way I don't put this kumkumasa music in the background, make it the play for una. So today I want to talk about the arrest of Cho Lucas Yabah. So he don't day in prison, locked up, incommunicado, awaiting trial for more than 9 months today. Why that one it be important? Now because I remember vividly when they be arrested on the 24th of September 2025. Amber should know why blast them, especially this full way it day for Norway, where he call himself say comrade Derek Agbo. You know, when I know say all manner senior comrade or na doctor. So the senior comrade Dr. Agbo Derek, they be talk as usual say this one na the biggest blunder where Cameroon government don't ever make them. Say they indict Cho Lucas Yabah. Say Norway could be the first country for recognized Amazonia. I swear to God, they be actually talk. I go play that video at the end of this live broadcast when I go here as it's a talk. Say Norway could be the first country for recognized Amazonia because of the arrest of Cho Lucas Yabah. According to ye and the argument where it be make now say now Cameroon government a pressurize the Norwegian authorities for arrest Cho Lucas Yabah. That one be na the argument. And then it go on for talk some kind gibberish. They talk say the judicial system for Norway, when they don't pass the decision, they no go ever find Ayabacho guilty. And then when they pass the decision, they go force the executive for implement them, and they go teach Cameroon government and they go recognize Amazonia. So one they even go to the extent of claiming say, may they raise money, go defend Ayabacho for court for Norway and for internationalize the struggle, for bring the plight of their revolution or whatever nonsense they talk about. Okay, my country people, they make an explain something for now regarding the arrest of Cho Lucas Yabah and some details in the way maybe we will never yet understand. Make her explain some things in for now, some basic intricate details. First thing first, the arrest of Cho Lucas Yabah now a landmark decision. Just the decision for arrestee, okay? It be landmark because Ayabacho na the first person ever where Norway you don't ever arrest them, charge you with incitement to crimes against humanity. For Norwegian Penal Code, they get that law, but they never ever ever use them. They never ever arrest any person and charge you for that crime. Now the first time this. So that one it means say the Norwegian authorities they will get to make a very tough decision because they don't get a precedent. And I know say when I go think say I talk say president. No. President with a C, not S. When I know say president like President Paul Biya, they spell out with S. President with a C. It means say something where it proceed. Where it means say something where it don't happen before. Where you could take lessons from. For use them as an example in the future. Now the president that one I mean. So the Norwegian authorities, they don't get no precedent for this case. So Ayabacho Lucas literally not the first person where Norway as a country, you don't ever arrest them. They charge you with inciting crimes against humanity. So it is a big deal. Just the decision alone for arresting, it was a big deal. They don't make them lightly. Because they get a huge burden of proof. Remember, say, for these Western countries, them, you be innocent until proven guilty. Okay? So, now the Norwegian authorities, their responsibility for proof, say, Ayabacho Lucas be guilty. no be na Yabah Cho look as the responsibility for proof say he be innocent. Make una understand that discrepancy, that difference. So, also remember say, crimes against humanity na crime way it no get boundary. Wey mean say it be na a crime where any country if it prosecute am. So you know if you run. Anywhere where you go, that country get responsibility for arrest you and for try you on that crime, war crimes and crimes against humanity, because no be a crime against a specific people, no be a crime against Cameroon or Cameroonians, na a crime against all human beings and where they dey on the surface of this earth, na crime against humanity. The only way for run away from that crime, na for go to space or go to Mars, or for be so powerful for the way if they arrest you, they charge you for that crime, it could be a massive international diplomatic wahala where countries they could just decide say no point, no day for arrest you because you be too powerful. And if they arrest you, they charge you for that crime, it will cause more harm than good. Okay? Now, like I be talk, the crimes against humanity where Yabah Cho look as the face am, it means saying a crime way it be very difficult for proven because you must prove say the person be get the intention. First of all, na crime way it be na violence against a civilian population and it be widespread. And what's the other word? There are two specific words then. It be widespread and systematic in nature, where it means say no mean something will just happen one time. Right? And I wait to this way when I need for understanding, because I don't talk to legal experts and people the way they don't call me, they ask for my advice, they ask for evidence and all those kind of things until I don't talk to legal experts then about this particular case. And I explain them for them because one particular issue there, like for example, the public execution for those two people for Guzang, many of them could just look at them as two people being executed, as two victims being killed. That's where you're wrong. Okay? That's where you're very wrong. And I wait this way, when I explain them to that legal expert, it tell me, say, wow, I had never thought about it that way. Now think about it this way. Look at it. On that fateful day, on the 4th of October 2024, or was it 2023, when Cho Lucas Yabah Ibi order ADF, they do that public execution for Guzang Market Square. I hope so when I don't watch that video. The video been only about 2 minutes and a few seconds or so. Remember saying that only one video it come out from that incident because the victims and the population where they be gathered around for day, they were too scared and petrified. And they were caught unaware. So there be the fear. No man, no take pictures, no man, no take videos, except for the Amber terrorists where they carry out that atrocity. Now themselves, they record the video. Now the first point that, how we get the video? Now because now themselves, they share the video out. Okay? Now another point that way you need for understanding. And then also remember say, they gather the population, they put them down. They make sure say it been a market day, so that population good day for Market Square. They gather the population, they put them for down. And then they take the victims, they put them for down, and then they start to record the video before the executioner is start. When I bear with me, my watch, they talk to me. Okay, so I be come out outside for can't do my sports. So I say man, I decide say man I can live. So as I be talk, the terrorists they take their time. They gather the population, they put them down. They take the victims, they put them down, and then they start the recording for the video, and then the guys start talk after they don't turn on the camera. It talk say, I want to send a clear message for Renee. And then it tell them, say, when I go see which way go happen, it is show intent. Say it will be premeditated. Okay? It was not like a random attack where something just happened and then in the heat of the moment they do. No, it was premeditated. Means say it will be planned. And another thing will happen as everything. They then go on for execute the victims then, okay? Now, after they execute the victims then, what do they do? They then share the video. So their intention, and I wait this way, the people the way they prosecute this crime. Now wait this way, the need for proven. The intent, it not be doing that just for murder 2 people, because if you kill person, even at 20 people, even at 30 people then, and that one, they fit charge you for manslaughter or murder. Okay, for example, if you plant bomb and then you kill 5 or 10 people, then they fit charge you with a manslaughter or even murder. Okay, but for this particular case, they know say, even though not only 2 people they kill them, but the intention was not just to murder 2 people. The intention behind the attack was to terrorize a population. I hope so when I get that one to be clear. Might go me for park. So, now bear with me. So now just this beautiful parkway sometimes and the worker coming for here. Can't run around so till I tire. I sweat more. Very beautiful park. So as I be the talk, the intention, now wait that way, it matter. They record video for the attack for make sure say it go get the impact where they want them. And the impact now for terrorize the population where they gather them for that market square. They hold them down against their will. May they witness a public execution. The intention now for terrorize a people. Then now, they record a video of that attack. They share them for social media. And then it no end for day. And then Asu Lucas, it go now for social media, it go claim responsibility for that terror attack. So now a combination of those things. Them. So for proof, say some person it be guilty for committing crimes against humanity. No be now an easy thing. Now why that way for Norway, for decide, for prosecute Cho Lucas Yabah for this crime, it is a big deal. Because it not be easy for prove them, but they get all the evidence. I guarantee you now. I know because myself, I don't personally prepare and present and present most of the evidence to the authorities. Sorry, sir, the choke at the cough now because of the exercise so I do. So behind that bush train the past day. Now the train that I hope so not this year. Okay. So as I be the talk. So now they zoom that from my phone. It is pretty good, isn't it? That's the zoom. Okay, like I be the talk. The prosecution of Ayabacho Lucas it not be easy thing for program. So it is a big deal. Say the Norwegian authorities, they even decide for charging. And before the one decide for charging, it means that they don't get overwhelming evidence. And now why that way when I see the Amber terrorists for 2025, they need to still talk, they call on the United Nations for send a fact-finding mission on the ground. Because when the Norwegians, they come on the ground for Cameroon, for can't do small fact-finding mission. When they go back for Norway, they charge Ayabacho Lucas for committing crimes against humanity. When the Americans, they will send a team of investigators on the ground for can't do fact-finding mission about the activities of the Eric Tatos, them and the Mark Barretta, them and the Sako Ekome, when they did for America, they go back for America, they go indict Eric Tano for committing or for sponsoring armed terrorists in Cameroon and for threatening people online. Now, why that way they don't tire for the ask America or international communities, they send fact-finding mission on the ground because every time when they ask them, they backfire on them. They know they work to their favor. Because the reality now say they come on the ground, they can't discover say, now them they kill anglophones them. public executions, lockdowns, school boycott, all of those things, beheading human beings, those things, those are crimes. And the international community don't decide, say, they no go remain silent in the face of all of these things, and that's why they are taking action. So as I be talk, the international community or the Norwegian court, it need for proof, say, Yabah Lucas, it not just kill 1 or 2 people, them no, but the intention and the actions, it will be now for target civilians, and the attack, it be systematic in nature, and it be over a long period of time. No mean just until it happen for 1 day or 2 days. Okay? And that court is going to work with evidence. They go examine the things the way you don't talk them, the actions the way you don't take them. And remember, say, if you talk something for Facebook, even for court, if you talk something for court, but for example, if you confess for a crime and they still find you not guilty of that crime, and also, for example, if my give an example, me, I fit buy my motor, register the motor for my name, and me, I be insured for drive the motor. Then now, I get my woman and my pikin. I just give this example. Then now, I take, or my woman take the motor, it go, the drive, where it no get insurance. If it go knock some man now, it knock the person, kill him. And then it drive away, it run with the motor, come back him now for house. Wait way me have it do for save my family, save my woman. Now say, when the police they come question me, I go accept say na me I commit that crime. Na me I be the drive. Why? Because I know say maybe na my woman it go be better for take care for my pikin. So I go prefer for go for prison for take the shock, accept say na me I be do am, go for prison for maybe 4 or 5 years, come out and my family go still there intact. Than if na my woman go for prison, then my family go suffer. So if you go for that kind court, for that kind of situation, I go agree say na me I be do am, all of those things but they still find me not guilty. If they discover say now my woman be actually there for that motor at that time, or the story where me I talk am in no whole water. For example, if they go discover say at that time where the accident be happen, me I be there somewhere else. If they discover say me I be there maybe in court, at work or something else, they discover with concrete evidence say no me na me. So you feel confess to a crime and they still find you not guilty. Because you feel confess for crime for cover another person in crime. I hope so that one it makes sense. So just because the Yabah talk something, it no mean say it be guilty. Wait the way the court it they look at now the evidence. For example, they go collect everything together, they put them together, they examine them before they make a decision. Just because Yabah talk say na ye be the leader of the AGOFC or na ye be the commander-in-chief of the ADF, it no mean say ye be. That's just his words. That's just hearsay. Wait till where the court go prove him on the day. Now say, yes, it be talk him. Now evidence that for talk say he don't take ownership, say na he be commander-in-chief. But now they also get to prove him, say that he actually controlled the kingdom on the ground. They get to prove him, say na he be ordered them, say me they do this and that. They get to prove him, say the words, the way he used them on social media, it actually translate to actions on the ground. And now why that way it be so difficult for the courts them for even bring this kind of prosecution. And now look for 9 months, the Norwegian courts, and not just the court, the judges, not just the prosecution, because now I get to understand there's a difference between the prosecutor and the investigators. There's a difference between the court system when the judiciary and the legal department when they prosecute the person and then they bring the case against Yabah Lucas. So the prosecutors, the way that them bring the case, the police when them be the investigators that investigate the case, they get a very difficult task for prove these things and for them for even decide for charge Yabah now, because the evidence where they already get them it be overwhelming. So it is not just about Yabah Lucas, he words them, but now the actions, the way you don't cause them, where they feel prove them for court. Say, say you be raised this amount of money and you be sent them for this so and so person because they get the financial records, they access the telephone, they get the communication. They get evidence of things the way you don't talk to people then. You don't order the murder of people then. They get all of those records then. They get access to your banking, your financial, and your communication, your telephone, your digital fingerprints them. They get access to all of those things then. Faced with this reality, they present all this evidence to a judge. Now the judge now decides, yes, they get enough evidence for proceed with the prosecution, and for the judge now for decide they go lock Yabah for prison incommunicado for 9 months. And in that 9 months, they don't go for court 5 separate times then. For go ask, or for go decide, for go check whether the need for continue for the whole day while awaiting trial. And every single time, 5 separate times, they don't go for court. And 5 separate times, the judge, they don't find them say, yes, they get good reason for holding while awaiting trial, for holding in pre-trial detention. So, when I see the case, it be very, very grave for these amber fools. Them, I said they be so stupid. They don't know them, the implication of what will happen. So, like I be the talk, the amber fools, the way they can talk for that September, October 2024, say, oh, Yabah, they don't just lock, they don't just take you for questioning. Now what did I talk? Oh, now no worry, the La Republic no waiting. They could really see. Oh, La Republic don't make mistake. They don't blunder because Norway could be now the first country for recognize ambassador. Now so they will talk. 9 months later, half of that questioning. So one they be talk say, whoa, La Republic, they don't do this. Say Norwegian people them. Yabah na opportunity this. They go school the Norwegian authorities. They go school the international system. They go school the international community about our struggle. Now so they will talk. All of that na stupidity of the highest level. Na stupidity. May I tell you something? They not take you go for court. Even charge you, say you get parking ticket, and then you go to argue, say, oh, my motor be spoiled. Who cares? Or say, who cares? The charge it be very specific. Some person they call me my contributor. I no go answer them, and I hope say when I know if you hear them, when I bear with me 1 second, I go continue in a second. I contribute them now. So people they don't ever agree leave man make arrest. As I day live, some person they call, they interrupt, they ask whether I be Cletus, and I wait, they ask me some question. Anyways, so as I be the talk, this case it be as serious as cancer, as serious as a heart attack for the amber terrorism. It could take them down. Plenty of them. No, mean not just one person. Plenty of them go down as a result of this Yabah Lucas case. When I go see him now. So as I be the talk, the Norwegian authorities they get concrete evidence, enough evidence. Now why that when I hear Chris man with on top of that bike, they get concrete evidence. Now why that way they charge you with inciting crimes against humanity? They get evidence and they go nearly. When I go see them now, Yabah Lucas and Matthew una something where una no know, okay? Right now, as we talk, it don't already dey prison for more than 9 months, awaiting trial. And just think about the best case scenario. Think about the best case scenario for Yabah na waiting. Say it go to trial and then they find him not guilty, right? That's the best case scenario. And for that best case scenario, it could don't dey prison for more than 1 year or about 2 years. Because it already dey prison for 9 months. Why would they still do the investigation? Imagine, it would take at least another maybe 1 year plus before the trial it even start. And then when will the trial complete? When they go finish the trial? When they go sentence him? When they go lock you up? when I say we still get plenty time for camp. And remember, say, you know if you sue the country if they charge you for criminal offense and they find out say you be not guilty. You know if you sue the country. So you know will get no way for go reclaim the 2 years or the time where they arrest you, they lock you, if you work, if you raise money, if you continue kidnapping for ransom business for Cameroon, you know if you ever reclaim that time back. You know if you sue the state for arresting you. If they arrest you, they charge you. Now why that way it be very, very important, say when they arrest some person before they charge you of any crime, it appear before a judge, and that the judge it will make a determination whether they're supposed to lock you while awaiting trial. You must be very dangerous to the public for them to decide for lock you, because you be innocent until proven guilty. The evidence against you it get to be overwhelming, and they get for proof say you could be a danger to the society if they leave you while they still prosecute or they still process the trial. If they say and say you will be a danger to the society, then they will lock you while awaiting trial. Make you understand that one. Because they understand, say, you still be innocent until proven guilty in a court. And now why that way the case be so bad for Yabah? Because the evidence where they present them, it be so overwhelming where they decide for lock you while they wait trial. And they know say it be innocent until proven guilty. And even after 2 years, 3 years, the process, the trial, so they go finish. If it be declared not guilty and they find it not guilty, they go release it. But in no fit sue the country, in no fit get that time back, in no fit get the life back, in no fit get any payment for all that 2 years where it be there in detention awaiting trial, and no go get them back. So that alone, that one at the best case scenario. So Yabah already lost his 9 months for his life, and no go ever get them back. That is clear. And no person will ever pay 1 franc for that, because no go sue the Norwegian state for false imprisonment or whatever, because they imprison you legally. Because they take the case before a judge deliberate on. They see the evidence, overwhelming evidence where it is against you, and then the judge decides, say, no, this man be dangerous. For allow you for be for a leave you free while we will process the case, it be dangerous. It be a danger to the population. So now why that way they lock you? So una bear with me 1 second. My phone they talk to me again. Okay. So as I be talk, so una hear Eric Tano, your own case. The arrestee and the locky, well, they know are lucky. The arrestee and they charge you with sponsoring the Amber terrorists them. But they know lucky, they leave it be free while they still process the case. So it not there in pre-trial detention. So if it still continue for work, if it still continue for live life normally, it get now 4 cases them. Even though right now it there for prison, it there in detention, but now for number 4 case. Because the first case for Eric Tato, where it get now the case for the PPP loan, where it be taken a fraudulently. Okay, the PPP loan fraud. Okay, that one case number 1 where they indict you. But then the levy may go continue to mind the business because it not be a danger to the population. Okay, because it not be a danger to the population, they charge you for that crime and then the levy. Then now, as the levy, it go intimidate the witnesses for that case. Then when they discover, they arrest you again. They charge you with tampering with witnesses. Now, case number 2 that where it get them against the people of the United States of America, and then the levy, and then now the FBI and the ICE and the Homeland Security, they arrest Eric Tato again. They charge you with case number 4, when at the Gary Master case, the case now we get to do with sponsoring ambassador terrorism. But still, on that case, they say it no be a direct threat to public safety, to human beings, their lives. whether at home or abroad. So they leave you, make it go for house, you don't for house. They wear your ankle bracelet so that they're going to monitor your activities them. But they still get a freedom. Why wait they await trial? Just like Mangang, their case, and all of those cases them. They believe them, they go around there for house while they await trial. Because by law, they be innocent until proven guilty. So now so the situation there. And then, but Eric Tano today in detention now, because of that, on the 20th of May 2025, he get another charge. That one now case number 4, when I rape. When whether they call and say they charge you on 3 counts: assault and false imprisonment and second degree rape or something like that. When some Sierra Leonean woman, it be called and report Eric Tano for that case. So they detain and then they get a bail hearing one of these days then for determine whether for leaving, make it go for house, why wait did await trial. So again now 4 court cases then where Eric Tano get. When I say I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, one person, all of them pending, all of them awaiting trial, and all of them they face many years them in prison for each and every one of them. So it's not go easy for you. It must spend at least 10 years in prison. As now see so. Okay, my contributor them. So as I be talk, I come for this my small exercise. So I run 2 kilometers, and then I take a walk. I want to get back into my fitness. I want to get back into running, get myself fit. Now summer, so yeah. So that is that my contributor. The Yabah look as a case, it be very serious and it is progressing. So like I talk, now the first time where the Norwegian authorities, they don't ever arrest any person they charge you with inciting crimes against humanity. So it is a big deal, and they get a very big burden of proof. They get to prove, say, he deliberately attacked civilians, and that attack, it will be systematic in nature, and it will be over a long period of time. So it will be, I mentioned the word earlier, but systematic in nature must be one of the proof way, the burden of proof way, the Norwegian authorities, they get for proof. They get for proof, say, it targets civilians. Them. So like I explained earlier, the beheading of Madame Ayafo Florence, the public executions, the lockdowns, the school boycotts, and all of those things, combined. Now, wait that way, it go make them, it go prove, say it be systematic in nature, and all of those things, now civilians, where it target them. So that is the burden of proof where the Norwegian authorities they get for prove them in court, and they get all the evidence for make that case and for prove them in front any jury or judge, and they go find Cho Lucas Yabah guilty when I go see him, and then they get the evidence where we don't provide them as well, where witnesses they go stand testify as to the impact on their lives. Civilians the way they be impacted by the actions them for ADF, where the Cho Lucas Yabah, now the commander-in-chief, and he take responsibility for their actions them. So the arrest of Cho Lucas Yabah, it don't already get a lot of implications on the international and also for our lives on the ground inside Cameroon, if you know. As the arrestee, the armed terrorists them on the ground, we don't kill them, that's one. But then another thing we don't happen, I say, the ones where they there for diaspora now, they be very careful, very guarded as to the threats the way they make, and they still make stupid empty threats them. Like they were used to make them, they call lockdowns and ghost towns and all of those things, and they threaten people then. Okay? So yeah. Boy. So my contributor them, I could live on us so. Some people they don't message me, they say countryman will miss those your live broadcasts the way you be doing all those kind of things them. It's not easy. When I know say we get for put pressure. Now way the international community don't pay attention to the Yabah terrorists. Now why that way? When the Yabah fools they say they call on the international community for sending a fact-finding mission on the ground. Me, I be the call on the international community past them. Yes. I say, well, when I send the Americans, when I send Canadians, when I send any man from anywhere in the world, the United Nations, when I come. Because I know, say, when they come on the ground, they can't discover the reality where the Yabah terrorists the one for hide them. Even if they claim, say, Cameroon military don't do something, for every one thing, when I claim, say, Cameroon military don't do them, the investigators, them, the fact-finding mission will discover, say, for every one thing when I claim, say, Cameroon military don't do them, we will discover like 10 or 100 the same thing or worse where Yabah shit Norway blast they don't do them. And exactly what that way it don't happen. And the thing say Norway, America, Canada, they get the jurisdiction or they get the powers for tell Cameroon what to do. The people they're stupid for some level where I don't understand. This bird, no, even if he die, now motor that way just can't pass a corner. I believe this is a crow. I don't know the species of bird. Motor they can't pass. Even if he motor, it is also going. So my country people them, today is number 6th day for July 2025. I will leave in a small time. Make una enjoy this black leg music, na kumkumasa music. Say I don't zoom into that bird, ma zoom out and I go see him. The zoom is really fantastic in this. When I see the zoom out now, and the zoom in that. Zoom in. I must zoom out and I see how far I go. 10 times. Boom. That's it. Okay, my contributor. When I enjoy this music from one of our black legs, we record Kum Kum music, Kum Kum soundtrack for Una. When I enjoy my country people them.
But all we see is misery. They came with fire, they came with guns. Now we they cry for our daughters and sons. Our village is burned, our people flee. We live in fear, no place to be. This one has come, we never start. Now pain and sorrow, they tear us apart. But the nation call with open hands. DDR, go help us stand. From the grip of fear and blood, we go rise again with God. Hey, 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 then come massa. We the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Come massa, come massa. You shall free our land from terror. Oh, come massa, massa, eh. Your blessing go shine like stars above, and the Most High God shall be your guide, shall be your guide. Children when no go school, ghost town, stone market to tomb. They promise freedom, bring us chains, but now we rise to break that pain. We say no more to blood and hate. We choose the path to a peaceful state. My country people talk I'm true. Say peace go start with me and you. Cries from the grass fields, our mothers born picking for bush. No hospital, no midwife dogs. kidnap and ransom don't turn to law. Even church no safe, them break God's door. Our future they lost for gun and fear. Young boys forced to kill their peers. Amba say na freedom fight, but now we they suffer day and night. Let the drums of peace be loud. Let our mothers dance, make our fathers proud. From Banenda to Bua town, we go wear our green, red, yellow crown. Hey, 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 ding pong pong massa. We the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kom kom massa, and kom massa. You shall free our land from terror. Oh, kom massa, massa. May your wisdom shine forevermore, and the Most High God shall be your guide now and evermore. Massa, peace go reign.
We know say Chairman Yabah don't know a lot of things, but no we focus first, use this case as a stepping stone to push this country. Make I tell you, my brother, this country, so we don't hold them for neck. We don't act to make them recognize. They need to know and do them. So with the way they do now, say they push the case, make it be seen that the judicial department may not then take a decision. May not then take a decision. So when the judicial department take a decision, nobody from Norway it will make cut, even political parties or parliamentarians, because once they go for challenge the judicial department, no say that political party now finish that. Don't know say that person so lost a career. So all this a political game. Cameroon make look in a very big blunder. Now, all these things on a Cameroon pressure, but they don't fall big trap when we supposed to make use of. This country soon it will be the first country for recognize ambassador. If we exploit this case, because once their court pass decision, the executive will carry it out. And we feel win the case. When I forget about chairman, I say no, I get very big disagreement with them inside their policy. But when it comes to certain issues, when concern ambassador, so me, I need the joke. You understand? Me, I need the joke. So we will leave all these things, Capo Daneke evidence, Capo Dano flag. He will flag and do what? Was he in Ground Zero? Was he there in Ground Zero? So when I leave all those nonsense, you understand? All those things are not enough for this case. The case is above that. Not to say for established genocide or killing, and you just can't show pictures and see do so. No. That is not, even now, so they're all man, but they go play the government, but they go jail, but they go prison. So it not be enough. If no country never indict Cameroon for genocide, then Yabah can indict for sake. Must have not. Now get big shock when the decision will come out. Stay blessed, my brother. More join hands, see how we will work together. Come on, know our people. All the numbers on our people they die. Now our people they die. They don't know. Stay blessed. Now, Comrade Boy, the senior advisor for Oslo.
Senior Comrade Derek Agbo, the advisor from Norway.
When I see my black legs now, oh yeah. Now the black legs and this Kumkumasa, king of all the black legs. Now my own pair of black legs than this. My country people them.